Yo, what's going on? It's the Boxing Source here, and today I have a contender there in the super flyweight division with a record of 16-1 with 9 wins by way of knockout. He hails from Los Angeles, California, and is coming off a win over Brian Rojas last month. It is a WBA Continental Americas champion, John Scrappy Ramirez. What's going on?
What's poppin', bro? We
Um,
good, man.
Yeah, man, just great to catch up with you. Of course, coming off of your win there against Rojas on January 16th, there on that Golden Boy card. You were able to get the decision victory. After the performance, you had a couple of the judges. They gave you at least 7 rounds on the joint. But one of them like had only like 5 rounds. I don't know what was up with that, right?
95, bro. Not hey, 95, 95. That's
Yeah,
boxing. The whole time, look, in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, this dude got blown out. Then I hear 95, 95. I'm like, what the fuck? 95, 95. But it is what it is, bro. I mean, I can't. That's out of my control. Most importantly, we got the job done. Upwards and onwards we go. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, it's something to learn and to take for the next fight. So what's the lesson right there? Even when you think you're winning, like I could have made it easier. You feel me? Maybe use my feet, maybe move more, and instead of catch shots early in the round. But it is what it is. It's a lesson.
word. I mean, I know, watching it live there on YouTube and things like that through the zone. You were like showcasing them skills, during the fight, at times, and other times you were willing to, as they say, scrap it out. I mean, come
Yeah.
on, man.
I
That's
mean,
fun, man. You feel me?
I I feel that I'm a well-rounded fighter. I could sit in the pocket, I could box, but ultimately when it's fight time, the goal is to win, no matter how you win, right?
Hmm.
But I think I wanted to give people their money's worth, where I want to sit in the pocket, catch some shots, and just scrap it out, like you said, because he wasn't touching me, so I was catching every shot. But like I said, bro, I should have just made it easier and made it boring, which I could have. You feel me? Just boxed him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one thing to, get in there and, do a catch and shoot, slip around a couple of things and then roll and then,
And,
go in with
and,
counters
and, and
too.
bro, look, this is the interesting part because I'm telling my coach, I'm like, bro, okay, so what's boxing about? What are we talking about? Like, how do you judge this? Are you judging activity, meaning you just letting your hands go? Are you gonna count that as points, or are you gonna count like shots landed? Like me, you hitting my elbow, that's not a land shot, but are you counting that? Like, what are we doing? How do you judge boxing? How do you know like that's good and that's bad? You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'll be talking about, recently when it comes to the judging thing, right? Because, I'll be out there, sometimes ringside, I'll be doing some things that's like photography, right? But
Hmm.
sometimes I'll be like right there next to a judge. So it's almost like I get the same angle that the judge gets. So that'll be different than say for like if I'm at home watching a fight on the screen and I see everything that's going on the screen, but at the very least you could at least see that if the punches ain't landing, you would know that the punches ain't landing because
Right,
it ain't
right.
really affecting them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But like you were talking about, activity, it's almost like they give credit to activity and just throwing punches, whether they land or not. You know what
That's
I mean?
not boxing.
Yeah,
That's not the fight game.
yeah,
So look, I came late to the sport. I'm still learning. That's what people don't even understand. Like I'm in the fight, you feel me? And like I'm making adjustments. I'm figuring things out. And I mean, I've gotten to my point through this point through self-belief, hard work, dedication, and also just believing in myself, believing in like what I think in a fight in the best moment. Also, I have a great coach, Julian Chua. You feel me?
hmm,
He understands boxing. He understands me as a fighter. And yeah, bro. Like
yeah. It's like sometimes you don't necessarily know what you have to do
But
there to
but
impress
but
people. But
I'm not
hey,
hey, I'm not complaining though. I'm happy with the situation. You feel me?
yeah,
And I could humbly say I'm one of a kind. You know what I'm saying? To be fighting at the top. You know, with not a lot of experience in the way I think, the way I understand the game. Like I mean, boxing is not an easy sport, and I tell everyone they see my story. Hey, I started boxing when I was 20. They get a little inspired. Oh, I want to start boxing. Yo, chill. It's not that easy, bro.
nah, not at all.
There's gonna be a lot of no's. There's days when you don't want to train. There's gonna be a lot of fallouts. There's gonna be opportunity might not be there for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Hmm.
they don't see. And then once you get to the other side and you make it like once you're here, it's like you gotta stay here and staying here. You already know that's also hard.
Yeah, man, that's completely tough, man. Completely tough. Like you said, right now you in the mix, number one currently in the WBA rankings. You had the fight against Ephraim Bowie, getting you back in the mix. Things there, after the fight that you had with David Jimenez, and you're right there, on the cusp of having a
Well,
world title shot.
yo, like I said, this goes. I'm a double. I gotta go back.
All right.
It's hard to stay here. It's hard to get here, and it's hard to stay here. Yo, I already fought for a world title. I was number one already, and
Hmm.
I came up short. I lost on a scorecard, right? I dropped. I rised again. I'm at the top again. So please don't. You can't say I'm lucky. You can't say I'm not the truth, bro. Like it speaks for itself. My actions are proof. I climbed once again to number one, bro.
Hmm.
Right? And a lot of people don't want to give me credit, but I'm not expecting for people to give me credit. I believe in me and the work it's right there. Now I'm being patient and I'm about to get the world title opportunity. I know it's coming. I'm trusting the process and it's on me to pose and make it happen.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, you
And
got
let me tell you, bro,
all right.
the best thing that happened for me is to lose that world title. I swear to God. People, hey, boxers are so afraid to take losses. Life is about taking losses. No, real talk. We just live in a different era. People don't understand losses. You feel me? And even myself, I gotta remind myself, yo, a loss thing, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it's gonna get you to where you want to go. Now it's on you to stay committed and trust the process and to learn the lesson so you can keep moving forward. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. And you were talking about that. You said like everything happens for a reason and that adversity builds character.
Yeah.
Like, you don't panic, you just keep moving forward. But
So
as you were mentioning
yeah.
there with the WBA joint.
So it when people talk about me and they want to see, I don't really gotta say much. Just look at my journey. That's why when I lost, I'm like, you know what, bro? I gotta make this opportunity. It's a bad situation. How can I use it to my advantage? All right, cool. I'm about to inspire people with this shit. I'm about to prove people wrong. Bet. Watch this. I didn't say much. You feel me? Lock the fuck in. Got back to what I do, and boom, I'm about to show y'all. Look, it's okay to take a loss. It's okay. And I'm back at the top. Just like that.
Yeah, for sure. You talk
And I
about being out there with the
also
coach too.
also changing the narrative in the boxing world too, because boxers don't want to take no losses. Like I come from a background where I play football, I play soccer. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's okay to take a loss. You know what we did when we took a loss? Because my football, we was back to back champions. Uh, when we lost twice. You lose, guess what? The next day, we in school watching film. What the fuck happened? All right, cool. Look, we made a mistake right here. Boom. And we correct the mistakes and come back the following week and win. So it's the same mindset with this, bro. I don't have a boxer's mindset. I don't even say football. I have a different mindset for sure, bro. And one thing I try to tell myself, all the time is like, bro, don't take the risk and don't be afraid to fail. Don't
Yep.
be afraid.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to fail. That's the thing about it. A lot of people are scared to fail, man.
Bro, it's life, bro. At the end of the day, this shit gonna be over. I'm gonna be gone. Shit, it is what it is, bro. Make it the best. I tell myself this shit constantly, bro. Constantly, because I want to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist, but ain't no such thing as being perfect, you know? So I tell, bro, risk it all. The bigger the risk, the higher the reward. So be smart. Risk, don't be stupid on the risk. Pick your risk, but risk, bro. When it's time, all in. Scary money don't make no money.
Yeah, that no doubt, no doubt. You talk about your coach there, Julian Chua, over there at Brick House, doing the workout out there with Brick House and everything like that. You have a lot of fighters that's been in the gym there. You got the champ Zerto Ramirez in there. Now, what have you learned from like working with Coach Chua and Zerto and a lot of the other fighters there at Brick House while you've been working your way up? Of course, initially being a top contender, fighting for a world title, and then getting right back up to be a top contender again.
Man, that's a packed question, but what have I learned from Junior too? I mean, Junior he has helped me understand the game or the art of boxing. There's always a system, and I like playing chess. You play chess?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, a little bit. So you gotta understand, you can't win with one move. And simple. I'm gonna just dumb it down. There's a system, and you gotta set yourself up early game, mid game, end game.
Hmm.
You feel me? Once you understand that, boxing gets easier for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So Junior has helped me understand the game. He also has helped me perfect my gift, my natural ability. And I'm a big fundamental guy, bro. Like I'm super big on fundamentals. Fuck all that flashy shit. I mean, we do the flashy shit for fun. You
yeah,
know, I'm a firm believer that you perfect your fundamentals, and then what takes over is called creativity. And you see all that crazy shit. You feel me? We're not complicating stuff in the gym. We keep it real simple, and it's all about reps, 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 reps till you get it right, till you understand what's going on. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, man, I have a good relationship with my team. Julian, it's always fun. We're always learning, and we're always aiming to get better. And the moment we're not, we gotta have a sit down and we talk, But man, ambitious, bro. We're hungry, we all got the same goal, and I think that's super important for us. Having Suda around as well. I mean, he's setting the tone. You feel me? He was a champion. He lost as well. I seen that with my eyes. Cool. He didn't make weight. Another fuck up. Boom. Moved up to cruiserweight. Became a world champion. Then got the second belt. Damn. Hey, it's possible, bro. The shit
yep.
was up, down, up. You feel me? And
Hmm.
he's about to fight for one of the biggest. Yo, David Benavidez, Suda Ramirez, the biggest fight of the year. Mexico versus Mexico, potentially to be a fight of, it's gonna be in the history books. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot to learn from being around. But bro, like I said, I'm a student of life, bro. Once again, I'm not claiming to know it all or that I'm perfect. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like I'm always trying to learn to put myself in a good situation and learn from other people's experiences so I don't make those same experiences. Make life much easier. I don't gotta make all the fuck ups. Let other people make the fuck ups so I don't do them. You feel
yeah,
me? So that's how I move. I put myself around uh people that are actually doing it so I can learn. They can teach me. You feel me? Regis, he's that's my dog right there. You feel me? He's always sharing game. And yeah, bro.
yeah. That you have a whole full family out there, over there at Brick House Gym that you could, learn from, and that you've been able to use that and build, on that and things like that. You feel me?
that comes from just being hungry and really wanting to be the best at my craft, really trying to understand my craft. And again, I use scrap season, right? Scrap season.
Hmm.
So season stands for there's a time and place for everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know that I have a window. I ain't, I ain't gonna be this young for a long time. I won't be a professional boxer for this. Bro, I need to lock the fuck in and make it the best I can. Go as far as I can. Scrap season. That's what it means, bro. Make the best out of your opportunity. Look, I played JUCO ball and I seen so many fuck ups, bro. Yo, I'm
Hmm.
talking about talented cats. Yo, these cats should have gone to the NFL, bro. They went D1, come back JUCO. Yo, what you doing over here? Man, I was fucking up. Bullshitting, partying, fucking with bitches. Yo, they
Yeah.
didn't understand there's a time and place for everything, bro. So
Yep.
that's when I really started thinking. I'm like, bro, you know what? There's a time and place for everything, right? And I see that shit all the time. My people, my brothers, my friends, you feel me? Like, you gotta handle business.
Hmm.
What I'm saying? Cause shit, when I get a little older, I don't want to be catching up. You feel me?
Right.
Then
Yo.
the other part is like I really enjoy this shit. Like this is I really chose this life. You feel what I'm saying? Like I love going to gyms. I love sparring. I love waking up and running. I love like traveling. I like this shit. But I also I used to tell my girl like, yo, I really don't love boxing, but I'm inspired and I'm so ambitious to be like good at this shit. I
Mm.
don't love it though. That don't even make sense, right? Like
Yeah. I mean, it's like,
my drive comes from like I'm trying to like be nice.
word.
It ain't the money.
So it could be
It ain't
anything.
it ain't the money. That shit gonna
Yeah.
come. It ain't the money. It's like I want to be good at this shit.
Yeah. So it wouldn't even matter if it was boxing, basketball, like you said, you played football,
I just
any of
want to be
that.
nah.
You feel me?
There's just something about being that dude, being good. You feel me? There's just something about that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really love this shit, bro. It's like a love and hate relationship. I don't
Hey,
know, man. Eh, I don't know.
word.
I'm always just trying to tell myself, like, yo, like find that sweet spot, keep having fun, cause man, it get a little messy at times, man.
Yeah, hey, yeah, boxing. The one thing they say you don't play boxing, and the other thing is like the businessman. That could be a whole different story there. But I wanted to know the nickname Scrappy originated from what?
My football coach gave me that. My Pop Warner coach named me Scrappy because I was like one of the smallest players on the team. And I was always fighting my teammates or arguing with my teammates. But that's just where we come from. That's what we do. We talk shit. You feel me? And people always want to test me because of my size. But I ain't no punk.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, 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 yeah.
so
They
he
be like,
noticed.
hey,
So
hey.
he noticed the confidence, the swagger, the attitude.
Hmm.
And he noticed that I would always like talk shit to my team. Like I was the one starting. Like I'll make a play. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm right in your face. What's up? Yo, I'm gonna call you Scrap. And to be honest, I wasn't fucking with the name at first because everybody was laughing, right? Then
Hmm.
the following day, we showed up to school, and then uh my team is we walking around the hallway. They're like, "Yo, Scrappy," right? Scrappy. They called me Scrappy the whole day. I'm like, "What the fuck, bro? Stop calling me this." Then the teacher started calling me Scrappy. I'm like, you know what? I fuck with this. Everybody just started calling me Scrappy, and it just stuck.
Word.
Stuck. Look, fast forward, I get to high school. I get my first tattoo was it's Scrappy on my chest, right?
Hmm.
I'm in class wearing a tank top. My teacher look at me like, "Oh, you stupid." I'm like, "Why? You got Scrappy on, bro? Ain't nobody gonna call you Scrappy. Like you about to get a job after this, and they gonna forget your nickname." I'm like, "Oh, I'm stupid." All right, bet he don't even know. Like I'm gonna be a professional athlete. At that time, I'm like, I'm gonna be a football player. What is he talking about? Right? In my head. Look at me now.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, the world know me as Scrappy. Most people don't even know my name. What's my name, bro? You know my name?
John.
You did your research. Good job.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like that sometimes, man. And, people kind of like, gravitate towards that or gravitate towards a nickname, you know what I mean? And that's like how everybody could know you. So it's like, you know what? Let me keep the nickname. Hey, folks want to know me by that. Hey, they know
I
me,
didn't even.
you feel me?
Hey, it wasn't. I didn't keep it by choice. It was. That's what you call destiny. Really, like it was all planned out, bro. Hey, you know that saying? Like some people used to tell me. Some other people used to tell me, like, yo, some things happen for a reason, and like later down the road, like you gonna understand why they happen, right? Now that I'm a little older and wiser, right, I get to like look back and reflect. I'm like, damn, bro, if that wouldn't have happened, like I wouldn't be here. You feel me? And if because I did this, I'm here. Like, bro, it just makes sense, bro. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
It makes sense. Even like my gym down the street, like it like it has to do with it, but it doesn't. But like when I was playing football, like I lit one of my first sponsor, he threw a show, a 1 year anniversary for What's Your Hustle, right?
Mm,
Right in the corner where Brickhouse is at. Like I was getting like messages by the universe, like, yo, you about to be right here. You feel me? Now when I drive by and I look at this place, I'm like, damn, bro, like who would have thought like this would be the street where the gym is at, and I'm gonna be at. You feel me? Creating my
mm,
future, my legacy. Like it's just so crazy.
yeah.
But
No doubt. You were talking about, coming up as an amateur, starting out, pretty late and things like that, but even with that, you were able to get a regional Golden Glove, state championship, couple national championships, on your way up there as an amateur. Like, what did you kind of like learn or realize there, having that late start and be like, hey, yo, man, I'm good at this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yo, they just asked me this question. My boy Malik Jr. He just asked me that question with his with a younger cat, right? Because I started late, so they were like, yo, like when did you start believing this? And I told him, hey, bro, you gotta kind of be delusional. You feel me? Like I was like 50-50. I was like super delusional. I was 50% delusional and I was like 50% confidence. You feel me? And I'll tell you this, like when I walked into wild card, I knew that I wanted to become a professional boxer. Like I didn't even ask for the amateurs. I'm like, yo, how can I become a professional fighter? That was like the first question that I asked when I walked into wild card. Right? And they're like, yo, this is system. You gotta go do the amateurs, get some experience from there, boom, you turn pro. I'm like, all right, cool. So like the amateurs weren't even in my head. That's just part of the process. But the main goal was world champion.
Yeah.
So they're like, yo, you gotta do the amateurs. Oh, cool. So I just did the amateurs for the experience. Anything that I accomplished in the amateurs wasn't for, oh, I want to be a Golden Glove champion. No, I want to become a world champion. But me winning the Golden Gloves and all these little tournaments, that was just God telling me, like, yo, you doing the right thing. That's how I saw it. Like,
Mhm.
keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I'm like, all right, cool. But I always believed I was nice. I always believed that. Call it what you want. Cocky, confident, delusional. Shit. It got me to where I'm at.
Hey, sometimes, hey, that's what you gotta be in order to, get to that point sometimes. Like you said,
Hey,
delusional, crazy,
yo, bro.
confident,
Yo,
cocky, all that type stuff. You
yo,
feel
yo,
me?
yo, yo, yo. As someone that is achieving something, nothing crazy, but I'm doing something. I can say that that's what it takes. Now, most people say, "Oh, you this, you that," bro. You ain't never done nothing though. So that's why. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
okay to be. It's okay to be a little cocky. Don't let it get to your head. Make sure it goes to your heart.
Yeah, exactly. Facts, facts. Now, like we said here, we start off big in 2026, with the win there. on the Golden Boy card, and we trying to make some moves here to get closer to that world title. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
it's coming, bro. I'm
Yeah,
trusting the process. That's what I'm on. After I lost, I'm like, you know what, bro? Because I've been forcing, talking. I want to fight. Da, da, da. Man, fuck all of that, bro. I'm gonna focus on my craft, show up, and take care of my business, and I'm gonna just trust the process. The world titles are gonna come. I just gotta keep winning. That's all.
yeah, yep. That's basically it. So it won't even matter like who's out there, who's
No, no,
on the
no, no,
list or
no,
whatever.
no. Anybody that has it, that has a belt, that's all. Like. There's people, there's up and comers that they call me out. I'm like, no, I want world champions, bro. I want like, or like people with a name, Chocolatito. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
would love that. You know, Julio Cesar Martinez. He came up to 115. Boom. Like, give me names.
yeah, exactly, man. I don't know. I might have to make a phone call to the President Gilberto Mendoza and be like, hey, look, it's about that time for Scrappy to get that world title shot. You feel me?
Oh
Like,
man, please do that, cause man, that look, the two belts that I want is the WBA and WBC. I love them two belts,
okay.
honestly. You know, that's my goal right there. Have those two babies right there, and I get the rest after, but
Got you.
man,
All right,
and it's coming. It's
since you
coming.
said
I
that about
always
it,
hey, listen, every time I see Nancy, I'm like, Nancy, what's up? Like, come on. Move me up in the rankings. Like, come on. I'm right here.
all right. Now, I did say something about Gilberto Ramirez, but I mean, I'll be having a conversation with Mauricio Suleiman real soon. So I'll name drop you. I'll name
Oh, good
drop
looking,
you.
bro. Good looking.
Yeah, I'll name drop you because I have a conversation with him coming up here real soon. So I'm gonna see how we could get you up the rankings here since they just released their rankings. So I guess we gotta make some moves on that. So we looking forward to seeing the next move here from Scrappy Ramirez, man. And we have this great conversation. I'm very thankful for you taking the time here to speak with us here at the Boxing Source. And we're gonna be looking for more out of Scrappy. Y'all gotta follow him on social media, all right? Y'all follow him on social media. He got all the social media platforms. Should be IG, X,
Instagram,
yeah, all that.
Facebook,
Yeah.
OnlyFans, Snapchat, YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me, man, at Scrappy Boxing. And yo, appreciate your platform and your time. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we staying locked in. 2026 is a big year. We started the year with a bang, and yeah, man, we making the best out of this situation. It ain't easy, but it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, man. So y'all see him, Scrappy Ramirez here in the building. Yeah, he's making his way up there. Right now, he's a WBA Continental Americas champion, but he's looking to be a unified world champion because you said WBA and WBC, so he's
Yeah,
looking to be, that unified champion there in the
hey,
super
and
flyweight
I'm
division.
not talking, bro. I'm not just talking. Like I firmly believe this. Like everything I say, I try to be intentional with it. You get what I'm saying? So I I don't just oh yeah, I want to be no, like I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. I will become champion. I will be a WBA champion. I will be a WBC champion, and I will get the rest of the belts. Like I'm coming, bro. I mean that.
For sure, for sure. Like I said, man, y'all check him out. We gonna have more from Scrappy Ramirez here once we get news of his next fight, and he gonna be ready to rock, no doubt.